Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to today's lesson. Okay, I'm your class teacher. You can call me Mr. Bak. Saya guru kelas 6 kreatif. Okay, awak boleh panggil saya Mr. Bak. So, I'll be teaching you mathematics. So, today's lesson is only 30 minutes and should be done in offline mode. So, I'm sharing this short video with you to get started on our mathematics topics. Alright. So firstly, we want to look at prime numbers. Okay, prime numbers, or in BM is called nombor perdana, right? Prime numbers. Now, what are prime numbers? Okay, let's look at the tips here. Look at this one. Prime numbers are numbers that must be greater than number 1. Okay, mesti besar daripada 1. Okay, lebih besar daripada 1. The number must be bigger than 1. Secondly, only divisible by 1 and itself. Okay, hanya boleh dibagi oleh 1 dan nombornya sendiri. Okay, what am I talking about? Okay, for example, let's look at the number 4, right? Now, if we look at number 4, number 4 can be divided by 2, right? 2 times 2 is 4. So 4 can be divided by 2. So it is not a prime number. Okay, bukan nombor perdana. Because prime number can only be divided by 1 and itself without 1 and itself without leaving any remainder. Okay, let's look at another example. What about the number 7? Is it a prime number? Now we can divide 7 by 1, right? Can be divided by 1. 7 times 1 is 7. Okay, we can also the number can also be divided by itself. That means 7 itself. So 1 times 7 is 7. You can see that there's no remainder. Tiada baki. So 7 is a prime number. Okay, why? Let's check the criteria again. Is 7 greater than 1? Yes. 7 besar daripada 1. 7 is greater than 1. And is 7 divisible by other numbers? Can 7 be divided by any other numbers? No, right? It will leave a remainder. If I use it to divide 2, 3 times 2 is 6. The balance will be 1. You can see there's a remainder. So it doesn't work this way. So it can only be divided by 1 and the number itself. Okay, nombor perdana hanya boleh dibagi oleh 1 dan nombor ia sendiri. Okay, so you can see here 7 can be divided by 1 and also itself. Okay, so what are the prime numbers that you can think of other than 7? Now, is 1 a prime number? Adakah nombor 1 nombor perdana? The answer is no. Why not? Again, the first criteria, the number must be greater than 1. Okay, the number must be greater than 1. So 1 is not greater than 1, right? So 1 is not a prime number. So when you go to Google, right, you just type in prime numbers. Alright, you look at this chart over here, the one in yellow boxes, they are all prime numbers. Okay, so 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, all these numbers, they are prime numbers. Semua ini adalah nombor perdana. Again, what is the criteria? Firstly, they must be bigger than 1. Okay? Nombor perdana mesti besar daripada nombor 1. Secondly, it can only be divided by 1 and the number itself. Okay? Alright, let's look at 4. Now, why is 4 not a prime number? Because we can divide 4. I already showed you just now, right? 4 can be divided by 2. Okay, so 4 is not a prime number. Only 1 and itself. Now, what about 6? Why is 6 not a prime number? Again, 6 can be divided by 2. 6 also can be divided by 3, right? 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, what about 8? Why is 8 not a prime number? Kenapa 8 bukan nombor perdana? 8 can be divided by 2. 4 times 2 is 8. And 8 can be divided by 4. 2 times 4 is 8. So in other words, you can see that almost all the even numbers, semua nombor genap except 2, kecuali nombor 2, semua nombor genap bukan nombor perdana, right? You can see that all the even numbers, they are not prime numbers, okay? Because they can be divided by 2. Okay, they can be divided by 2. Okay, so it's okay if you don't understand, you can always rewind and re-watch this video, right? That's why I record this video. You can watch it 100 times until you understand, right? Okay, so today's homework is very simple. I just want you to write down all the prime numbers from 1 until 100. Okay, you can just Google it. You just type in prime numbers, and then you copy the prime numbers in your exercise book. Okay, you can use MT1, and then you just write the prime numbers, the one in yellow boxes. Okay, the one in yellow boxes. And then please write down what are prime numbers. Write these two. Firstly, it is greater than the number 1. And secondly, they are only divisible by 1 and itself. Okay, so can you do that for me? So write down the prime numbers in your MT1, and then you can submit your homework on Google Classroom. Okay, that's all for today's lesson. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.